Hey guys, this is Lightning Start Gaming back. Today is a different thing from what I usually do. So today I've been playing a lot of factions. I've been raiding a couple places, and I've seen some really noobish bases for factions. Like someone just built a little wood house on top of a plains biome, and then I just it was so easy to claim it. It was so easy to just grief it, and raid it, and everything. Having a little lag spike here. So what I want to help you guys with is to help you make better bases, or how to make your base more hidden and reinforced. So my recommendation: this is what I usually do. First, I try to gather as much obsidian as I can. So I'm just going to grab some. Then I dig down until I'm about at level 5. I'm just going to go down to like level 70. In this case, because it's a super flat world. Then I dig out a 1, 2, 3, 4. I dig out a 4 block high ceiling. So, and then you want to make the room size 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you can actually make it however big you want, depending on how many chests you have. That I usually like to make it about like 5 less blocks than that. So I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4. How far does this go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh god, that's a new glitch, I guess. I'm just gonna cover that up. And I'm just gonna, sorry, I can't just skip this part, guys. It's just that my film editors isn't working. So if you have one that's very good for making cut scenes, please message me it if you're nice enough to do that. Actually, so I'll try to do this as quick as I can. You can just skip to like 2 minutes after, 1 or 2 minutes after. Guess I should have made it smaller. Alright, so now we're done. So this is most likely what it's going to look like. It's a big box underground, and then you're going to want to cover the wall. Get as much obsidian as you can if you're going to actually claim the land. If you're not claiming land, just skip this part. Yeah, let me give a tutorial on that first. So basically, my best recommendation for underground bases that are reinforced is to build an obsidian cube that's hollow inside, and that'll be your faction base. And then don't claim it at all, just in case there's a lot of, well, the point of not claiming land is that if you don't have faction land, you won't show up on the faction map. So if there's any raiders going out to get you, you you can pretty much just shift if you see one underground, and you won't know that anything's there. Sorry, this is taking so long. You can just set the video speed to 1.5 or 2 or whatever faster. If you even have Google Chrome. Yep, I'm just going to place a wall. And it doesn't have to be 4 blocks high. That's my usual thing. And the reason I like to dig down all the way down to bedrock is that so I have good floors. That way, no one could blow up anything under me. And then when I dig down, I'm just not going to fall into a hole. There's going to be bedrock there to protect me from falling anywhere or getting hurt. So you don't even have to put a flooring if there's like bedrock all over it and there's no open stone or ores near the bedrock. Alright. Flooring. This video might have been delayed because I needed to cut out all this part of the film with the clip maker or editor, something like that. So when I find one, until I find one, this video might not be uploaded. So, wait, what am I even saying? Guys, sorry. I don't even know what I'm saying, because they won't care once I uploaded it. They're not going to know I'm making this video at this time. Alright. Finally done. So this is what you're going to have. You're just going to have a big obsidian box you're going to be inside. If you are rich enough, this is very, very, very unlikely. If the server sells bedrock in their shops, it's probably going to cost like $1 million just for one. So I won't recommend saving up money for bedrock. That's just going to take forever. I just use obsidian. Even if they have obby breaker on the server, it's still good because they need a certain amount of TNT. Alright, so we have our obsidian base. I wouldn't claim it if I were you, because then no one would know it's actually there. They won't see, like, it says, you know how, like, when you walk into faction, it says their faction name, their description. They won't see that, or they won't see your land on /f map. My other recommendation is building a sky base out of obsidian and covering it in water. Also, I recommend making an under base ground surrounded in water and just put smooth stone around it. Same thing for a sky base, but do not let the water from the sky base drip all the way down. Otherwise, someone could just swim up it while you're gone. So what I do in this sky base is build an extra layer 2 blocks under the floor you're going to be standing in, and put like a little pool under it. So that way, when you put the water around your faction base, it's just going to leak into that pool. It's not going to leak all the way down to the ground. My recommendation for a sky base limit is about 170 or higher, because most people have their render distance on short or normal. But if they have like a good computer, they're probably going to have it on far. I usually keep it at 4 short. I have Optifine on. I just sometimes I put on short plus. Short plus. We'll keep it at short plus. So yeah, they won't be able to see if it's so high because the render distance will be too small. So my recommendation for inside of a faction base, this is what I usually do. I just don't use, I use chests, but that's not the main I'll show you what I mean. Your regular chests can be placed down, but only your things that you need, but you don't really mind that much if they get raided. And I put your valuable things in an ender chest. That way, even if it's broken with a pickaxe, your stuff is still saved inside of it. So if maybe you have /ender chest, or there's just an ender chest at spawn. That's what there usually is. Get out, you stupid music. So I put 3 chests. So as you can see, I put 3 chests to you only need 1 ender chest. And also the other good thing about ender chests is that you can put stuff in them, and no matter where you are, you can place an ender chest, and it's still there. You don't need to swap it; it's just there. I think Minecraft should honestly add a double ender chest, because yeah, people are really annoyed by how small it is. So I put all of your god stuff, maybe your gapples, your god swords, your god armor, god tools, whatever you think is most valuable to your faction. And yeah, that's basically what I wanted to help you guys with. Oh, I mentioned this already, but what I do sometimes, if there's a couple factions nearby, I take some slabs and some water. I go on top of the chest and I count at 2 blocks, so 1, 2. You place a slab where the 2 blocks end, and you make a row. Then what I do is I put water buckets all right there above the chest. That way, if someone is able to break into your base and try to TNT it, it won't destroy the chest because there's water all over them. But they can still even get it. But you still want to protect the outside of your base with water because they could just break it from the other side and get it, or just TNT at the other side. I think, what was it that I did sometimes? Oh yeah, sometimes this trick actually works. You make your faction, you claim your land, make your description some way that shows that there's no base nearby. But even if they do think, well, they might figure it out. But if there's just a new player on the server who's going to try to raid some bases, and reads your description, they're not going to believe. They're definitely going to believe. So what I do, you make your faction, you set your description to, "We have been raided, don't bother, we'll be back soon." Something like that, something related to that. Then they will think your base is already raided and you don't actually have a base, and you won't actually have a base. There will be, but they won't know that it's there because you just said you've been raided. So those are my couple tips for faction bases. I hope you guys enjoyed and this helped you a lot, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial.